Hello, my lovely Pisces. This is going to be your month of June monthly reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Pisces. Let's see what we have from raising your vibration. And I'm going to flip the camera so that you can see the cards better. So let's see what we have for Pisces. You are not alone. So this is telling us that we need to remember that we have a team of souls around us. We have guardian angels, we have friends, we have family, but we are not alone on our journey, so that we have to remember that, even if there's times where it feels like we're alone. They want us to view this from a higher perspective. So what is the bigger picture here? What is it that maybe you aren't seeing or that you're missing on this journey right now that you need to know? Part of it is knowing that you're not alone, and the other part will be shifting your perspective to see the bigger picture. Know that your sexuality is sacred. This is the sacral chakra, and it is something that resonates with the color orange. It's also something that you need to realize that this energy connects you with divine energy, and that is a pleasure center that is meant to connect you to spiritual sacred energy. Let's see, my aura. My aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. So if you shift your perspective and you change your vibration from anything that's negative, you're going to start to see things not only from a higher perspective, but you're also going to start to attract magnetic opportunities. A lot of success could also be some things that maybe bring you some wealth, but some good possibilities are coming for you. All right, let's see what we have from sign symbols and synchronicities for your monthly reading. You might be trying to attract some sort of love, affection, or attention as well. Maybe you're feeling really alone and you really need that, like romance, good luck, affection, and all of that in your life. You might also be doing some shadow work, and this might help you to shift your perspective and see things from a new point of view. And facing your fears, some inner work is needed. The eagle eye view, seeing things from a different perspective, a higher perspective. So that's definitely something that needs to happen for Pisces, being able to shift your perspective. The third eye. So this is seeing things in a different way, and this is also going to help you to magnetically attract positivity from your aura. All right, so the third eye is all about seeing the unseen or recognition. So it could be soul recognition that's coming in for you. You might have someone coming into your life that there's an instant connection or an instant spark. Let's see what kind of tarot messages we have for you for the month of June. All right, the Eight of Coins. So this is telling us that we need to focus on practical matters. We need to focus on things like work, our finances, and be willing to do the hard work. This also comes out with kisses, so it might need some hard work in a love situation. There could also be that you need to shift your perspective on a love relationship. You might be needing to face your fears. This is typically a choice needing to be made about love or commitment, Gemini energy. See the Eight of Coins. So this is telling us that we really do need to, or excuse me, the Seven of Coins. This is telling us that we need to let go of frustrations with our finances and that we need to keep working towards our dreams or our goals, that we can't throw in the towel prematurely or we won't see the reward, that the harvest comes in divine timing. So shifting our perspective is definitely going to be needed. The King of Pentagrams, more earth sign energy. This is slow and steady wins the race. This is working towards your success. It's also someone who's very business oriented, might be an entrepreneur. This is someone who has a lot of wealth and abundance. They're very financially stable. And it's also somebody who brings a lot of grounded energy and loyalty to a connection. So they might be helping you with some sort of business opportunity. Might open up a whole new world of possibilities to you this month. So be willing to do the hard work, close out old cycles, as well as travel could be possible. I think somebody's thinking about long-term commitment and marriage. This is also part of your ascension, that you're facing your fears maybe about commitment and looking at things in a different way. That's Taurus energy. All right, we're trying to let go of the conflict, moving out of chaos into calmer waters, calling a truce, laying down the swords, and maybe that has to do with work or money, that maybe it's been a big struggle. Things change quickly for you, and I feel like these financial matters improve quickly, as well as travel could open up quickly. You might be taking a sudden trip somewhere if a lot of money comes in, and the possibility of purchasing a vehicle could also be in the future for the month of June. So Cancer energy, I feel like it's almost like this new business opportunity helps you to basically achieve the goals that you've been wanting to achieve, and you're not afraid to take action. So this is telling us that by facing our fears, we're opening up new possibilities for things to really improve, whether it's travel, whether it's not feeling so lonely, love, commitment, letting go of toxic cycles and chaos, and even the possibility of travel. All right, so if logical thinking is going to help us to improve these things, you might have somebody in your life that is maybe a mentor or somebody who you view as very wise, and they have a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and they could help you make some of these decisions. Or maybe this is somebody that you view as your forever person that you might want commitment with. So that's air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's see, Queen of Goblets. So she's very nurturing, she's very mothering, she's intuitive, she's a fierce protector of her children and those she loves, and she brings a lot of nurturing element into something. I feel like she's going to help you transform. This could also be you that's transforming your own life, that you're finally deciding enough is enough and you want to change things. So letting go of the past is going to be important. You might need to start over. You might need to transform the energy and turn it around for the better, letting go of the past, hurtful memories, things that happen that you can't change because you can't go backwards, but a lot of feeling really nostalgic. So maybe you're taking a trip down memory lane. All right, the King of Goblets. So he's who I refer to as the ideal father figure. He's nurturing, he's romantic, he's protective, and he wears his heart on his sleeve. He might also be making some sort of action or advance towards you. All right, we have three kings right back to back. So this tells me there could be competition in love. There might be somebody who's very passionate coming in to give, maybe if you're already with somebody, to give them a run for their money. So you might have to shift your perspective on this situation. Someone definitely wants commitment with this Queen of Cups, and so it could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. The sun is Leo energy, symbolizing love, marriage, children, the whole nine yards, brings you a lot of fulfillment. So we have to evaluate what we want for our future, and shifting our perspective is going to be important for that to actually happen. The Two of Wands is something where we have to look forward into a new direction, or we have to evaluate what we want the future to look like. So instead of being stuck in the past, I think we're going to start looking towards the future and what it is that we want for our future to kind of go forward in a new direction or take a step out of our comfort zone. All right, King of Wands. So we have him twice. This is somebody who's maybe a natural leader, very charismatic, somebody who's business oriented, a lot of passion, a lot of like drive to get things accomplished. And he definitely knows what he wants. So it's like he's making a plan to kind of go forward in the direction of what his dreams are. All right, Ace of Coins. So this is telling us that there's a new opportunity coming for our finances to improve and that this is a gift from the divine. So things are starting to align for the better, but it also creates a tower moment, a lot of change. I almost feel like you have to leave behind like your old life or the old version of yourself and shift your perspective to see how good the future could actually be. So leaving the past behind is going to be important. I think you're cutting off connections with people who've lied to you, cheated on you, manipulated you, or used you, and that you no longer wish to associate with these people. So you might be having some information come to light. That could also be what the tower moment is, and that helps you to leave these things behind in the past. Money's changing for the better this month, so some sort of unexpected money coming, raise, promotion, job change, but more than enough to cover your needs and to be a blessing to others. Someone could be spying on you. I feel like this person's kind of immature. They might have a lot of gossip, might be spreading rumors about you, but they're definitely spying on you. It's like they want some sort of information. I think it's due to the money coming in. They might be struggling financially. You might be struggling financially. This is telling us we're going into a period of recovery. You might also cut somebody off and leave them out in the cold, and that might create a tower moment for them as well. I feel like you're chasing your happiness. You're chasing what you want out of life. This might be a commitment in your future, but you need to make a decision. It looks like Cupid's arrow has struck, so there's lots of love in this situation, and I think somebody wants to go forward into marriage or some sort of long-term commitment. But something else first has to end. So in order to get to where you need to be or your happiness, you have to shift your perspective, be willing to close out the old chapters in order to start something new. Could also be dealing with a Scorpio. All right, someone's gathering their courage. They might have been watching for a while, but now it's like they're getting their nerve up to come in and make a brave offer. And I feel like this could come quickly and take you by surprise. This person is listening to their intuition. Their third eye is finally wide open, and they might see the error of their ways and need to make some transformation or changes. The Queen of Swords. You might have to eliminate quite a few obstacles in your path this month. So this is really taking stock of what's going on, seeing things for what they are, and taking that sword and cutting away any sort of things that don't align with where you want your future to be, especially things that threaten your future happiness, like love relationships. All right, what else do we need to know? You're going to get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So you've worked a long time for all of these things to finally line up. But by closing out the old cycles, I feel like you welcome in the blessings. You won't have to juggle so much anymore if you've had to do that for a long time and find the balance. That it's like by shifting your perspective, you'll see what needs to be released. I do think somebody's thinking about marriage or long-term commitment. The Four of Wands says that it's a stable relationship and that it's something that will stand the test of time. So that's good news. It's a celebration coming in. This person might want to offer you the world, maybe to travel the world, relocation, closing out old chapters so something new can begin, as well as the potential for things turning around full circle. So lots of good news coming in. Some sort of communications coming, I feel like, about the abundance that comes in quickly, or a love offer comes in quickly this month that might take you by surprise. It's not something that you're expecting or from somebody you might not be expecting. Make sure that you know who you're getting involved with. Don't just rush into something. This is seeing past illusions and trying to find the balance, so things will be illuminated. And again, letting go of toxic cycles, backstabbing, betrayal, or things that really just left you at a loss, that you want to finally let go of these things that were rock bottom for you, or big transformations that needed to end so that you can close out that old chapter. You're trying to find the balance in your life, and I think this communication helps to do that. Again, someone could be coming forward expressing their feelings and have a love offer for you, but they might be a little bit immature. There also is somebody in your midst that is either lying to you, deceiving you, a lot of sneaky, underhanded behavior. So we're going to see that for what it is, to release it and let go. And you might need some more knowledge, or you need some further study. Could be a lifelong learner. This is also travel possibilities. Maybe some sort of unexpected guest arrives, and this is deepening your knowledge in some place this month. Let's get one more. All right, what else do we need to know for Pisces? Yeah, big changes are going to be needed. I really feel like this could be kind of something that shakes things up, but eventually when the dust settles, it's going to be well worth it, that there's going to be a lot of blessings that come out of it. You do need to make sure that rest is a priority. If you are taking on too much, if you're overburdened and exhausted, you've got to learn to delegate or let some things go, because rest is necessary. All right, Knight of Coins. So some opportunities are coming for your finances. Hard work's going to pay off. Might be traveling, relocating, moving to greener pastures, a trip somewhere, so that we can overcome all of the obstacles with our finances. If you've been going through things like a job loss, money worries, isolation, blocking people, you're in a period of recovery, maybe from injury, illness, or even surgery. The Two of Wands. So this is telling us it's time to look towards the future, not towards the past, and pick which direction we want to take that first step in. Some sort of decision needs to be made about your future plans, as well as travel. And again, somebody's coming in with some sort of love offer for you. I feel like they're evolving from the Page to a Knight, so things are starting to transition. And I believe we had the King of Cups. So it's like they're going through an evolution behind the scenes before they come in. They also know that there's a lot of competition, and they're willing to put forth an effort to win you over, it feels like. But there could be some clashing egos, rivalry, or competition, and someone's determined to have a fresh start, a new beginning, and to have their happily ever after with you. So I do think some success or accomplishments will be coming for you this month. All right, King of Wands could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. This person's honest, passionate, a natural leader, and very charming. You have a lot of burdens on your plate that you're going to have to let go of this month. You're overwhelmed and you've got to learn to let something go for the balance. I feel like when you finally realize what it is you need to release, all of a sudden your good luck, your blessings, and your wheel of fortune start to come in. So we have unexpected money, karma being dealt, destiny, cycles closing, good fortune. Definitely will find you. All right, the Nine of Coins, we have this twice as well. So this tells us that money improvements are definitely underway and that we could find some sort of financial freedom or independence. Okay, so we've got to gather our courage and our confidence. You need to let your true passions come through, and you want to be a little bit more independent, maybe even financially independent. You can manifest exactly what it is that you want. So use all the tools at your disposal in order to create the life that you want. Magic, manifesting, power, originality, skill, a breakthrough, resourcefulness, or creation. And think logically about what you want the outcome to be. So you have power behind your intentions. King of Swords. So we have air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Some sort of authority figure might be helping give you the structure, logic that you need to make a wise decision. Your ultimate outcome is the Ten of Cups. So this signals marriage, happiness, contentment. It's having all of the emotional needs met and definitely a lot happier days around you. So all in all, it looks like you have a lot of good things coming to you if you shift your perspective and you go through the major changes that you need to in order to get to where you want to be, which ultimately is going to be your happiness, your success, and the Ten of Cups. So I do think marriage is in your future, as well as maybe you've been waiting on the resources to be available, but we have the Sun as well as the Ten of Cups. So I think somebody's going to finally get exactly what they've wanted or what they've been working towards this whole time. I hope it helps. Have a great rest of your month, and we'll see you soon.